Here we go for the explanation of question 5, belonging to problem B of the handout 6.2, calculations from equations using the mole. Once again, I remind you, we will be using method 2 explained in unit 5.3 from our textbook, using mole ratio, not the mass ratio. Question 5 reads, what mass of iodine is formed using 21 grams of carbon monoxide and an excess of diiodine pentoxide? Basically, it's the same question as question 4, just that they've asked us for the other product and they've given us an amount of the other reactant, and now the excess, the substance that is we have more than enough of, is again our other one. So the method is exactly the same, just with different numbers. So again, like before, I'm just going to cover up what's written here. We're just going to keep the equation. That's our step 1. The MR values are given, and asked was, so we have got an excess of the diiodine pentoxide, I2O5. We have got, let me just look, we've got 21 grams of carbon monoxide, and we are asked to calculate the amount of iodine. Again, we first of all, as we're working with mole ratio, we need to calculate the amount of mole here. To calculate the amount of mole, we need the MR value, and we will be dividing by the MR value. And again, we can see that using the units. So we have 21 grams of carbon monoxide. The MR value is calculated 28 gram per mole. That means that each mole weighs 28 gram. And I already can see that's going to be a nice easy number. 21 divided by 28 will be 0.75 mole. Let me make that neat for you guys. Carbon monoxide. And I can take away that mole over there. There we go. So now, some people ask me, why don't I use these numbers, like the 5, when I calculate the MR values? Now, that is because we are using mole ratio. That 5 comes into the picture right now, where we use mole ratio for carbon monoxide to iodine. And here's where we find the 5 versus 1, 5 to 1, I should say, in proper English. A ratio is a proportion. So for each mole, each 5 moles of carbon monoxide, we can make 1 mole of iodine. So we take that 0.75 mole, multiply that by, no, we don't multiply that by 5, we multiply by 1/5, because we only get 1/5 of iodine. So we multiply it by 1/5, or we divide it by 5. It's both correct. And we get 0.15 mole of iodine. And then again, to find the grams, I'm going to multiply 0.15 by the MR value. So the MR value of iodine, and just to be very clear, I'll write that out. On a test, I'm happy if you just fill in the numbers, as long as it's clear where the numbers come from. So 0.15 times 254 equals 38.1 grams of iodine. Always write down your substance. So back, check the question, always check the question. What mass of iodine is formed using this? And so our answer is 38.1 grams of iodine. There we go. Thank you for listening.